Hello and welcome to this new video on the channel. In this video, I am going to show you how you can create this smooth scroll effect onto a web page, and we are going to do this by using just HTML and CSS. So let's get started. So now I'm going to create a folder, and here I'm going to create an HTML file with the name index, and then I'm going to create another folder where I'll store the CSS file. Okay, so let's start the text editor, and the text editor which I'm going to use here is Atom. Okay, so here I have my files. So first of all, let's start with the index.html file. So I'm going to give the title scroll effect. Then now here I'm going to link the CSS file. And here I'm going to create a section. So in this section we will need to create three div tags. So as you can see here, this first div is blue, then there's red, then there's yellow. So we have to create three different div for these each sections of this page. So I'm going to create the first div, then I'm going to give the class as screen and screen dash fill dash 1, and I'm going to give an ID as well. So the ID here will be top, and then I'm going to create an anchor tag for these three buttons here. The first anchor tag, and here I'm going to have hash top, and I'm going to write 1, and I'll also give a class here, so class btn. So this hash top points to the ID top, so this first div. So if you click on this anchor link, then the page will scroll to this div element. Now I'm going to create three other div tags, and I'm going to change it to 2, 3, here also 2, then 3, and here I'm going to say middle, and here bottom. Okay, so we are done with the HTML part. Now let's go on to the CSS part. And before getting started with the CSS, let's run this. Okay, so this looks like this. So let's apply some CSS to this. So first of all, we are going to apply some CSS to the body tag. So we are going to set the margin to 0, then padding to 0, then font family to mono. Then we have to remove these underlines and make the color of these anchor links to black. So I'm going to write A and then in here the text decor to none, and then color property I am going to set black. Okay, so as you can see here, these are black now. Okay, now we are going to apply the CSS properties for these classes, the screen fill. So dot screen fill 1, and here height is equal to 100 VH, and the background we are going to set it to blue color. So let's see. Okay, so it's of blue color. Then after, same for the other two. Three, and we are going to change this color to red and this one to yellow. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to place these buttons 1, 2 and 3 in the middle here, in the bottom part, as you can see here, and we have to make the position of these buttons fixed, so that even if they are scrolled, they don't scroll with the page. So let's do that. So first of all, we are going to go with dot screen class, and we are going to set the positions to fixed, and then we want them on the bottom part. So bottom 15%, then the background color should be white, then the font size should be 30 pixels, then border should be 30 pixels. Let's make the font size 40 pixels and border 30 pixels. Solid and of white color as well, and we're going to set the border radius to 20. Now let's check this out. So the thing is that all the buttons are overlapped here, so we have to separate them. So let's do that. So now we have to set the left property for each and every button. So dot screen fill -1 dot btn, and left, and I'm going to write 40%. Then I'll need to do this same thing for these other buttons. Here I'm going to write 50. This is button 2, and here it will be 60, and this is for 3. And okay, so it's done, and let's see if it's working. So yeah, they are working, but the scroll is not smooth. So let's make the scroll smooth. So for that, we just have to do this one little thing, and that is we are going to set the HTML tag with this scroll behavior property. Okay, it's done, and now let's see if it works. So okay, so it works. So this is how you can create it. Now I also have this hover effect on these anchor links, so let's do that as well. So for that, I just have to copy this and here hover, and I'm just going to set the background color to gray and the border as well to gray color. So border color to this gray. So let's see if it works. Okay, so it works. Now I'm going to do the same for the other two. So this one, then this one. Okay, so it's done. So this is how you can create this smooth scroll effect onto any web page. And before going, I have a web development course on udemy.com, so I'll give the link to this in the description down below, so you can go and check it out. And I'll also give a special coupon code for a discounted price. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of these kind of videos, then click on that red subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. I'm Akash, and I'll see you in the next one.